Well, hey there, folks. I'm meteorologist Matt Barentine. Happy Friday to you, TGIF. Now, we are going to be dealing with some rain today. I know that things didn't work out yesterday the way we thought. It was a bust of a forecast. I'll just throw that out there plainly. And unfortunately, the nature of the beast is going to happen sometimes. We have models to work with, and things are wrong sometimes. And like the high-resolution modeling had been good for a long time. They've really been doing pretty well lately, and then just totally did not do great yesterday on Thursday. So we didn't get as much rain as we thought. That said, still pretty sure that we're going to see a good bit of rain today. A little more confident because we had the rain start earlier today. So we're already seeing a number of showers and storms here across the area, all part of that flow around that tropical low. It's now over Louisiana. It's over land, but our flow across our area is out of the south, and that's going to lead to a number of showers. We've already seen that, and as we go through lunchtime here, it looks like we'll have some more around. And now these won't be, everywhere all the time. They're going to be kind of spotty, but there's a lot of moisture for these things to work with. So when they do happen, they can be briefly pretty heavy. I've already seen a couple out there that have had some pretty good rain amounts in them. So watch out for those. They'll briefly be downpours and they'll move on. You'll get a good break. It'll just be cloudy for a while. Then you'll get another one probably a little bit later. So they're going to be kind of off and on showers today. And then as we get to later in the afternoon, they'll eventually wind on down. Here's 6 o'clock on the Futurecast, and you can see there's still a few around, but then after 6 it really kind of falls out. So it looks like we'll be pretty good to go most of the evening. So if you're going out dinner, movie, that sort of thing, it looks like we'll be pretty good. Of course, on our weather app, there's a great radar that works very well. So if you're out and about, you just check the radar real quick, and that'll give you an idea of what's happening out there. So once again, we're going to have some scattered showers and storms around today. They'll briefly be heavy. There will be some around them. I know after yesterday, it can be hard to, you're like, yeah, I know, I get that. But looking at what we have today, it does look like we're going to have a pretty good bit of rain around today. So the more confidence today now that we're seeing what's happening. Heat index values, I know it's not going to actually be all that hot today. Upper 80s for most of us, so that's really not that hot for this time of year. But it's extremely humid. That's that very thick, swampy humidity is out there. And that's going to give us heat index values over 100 degrees anyway, so it's still going to be pretty hot. Here's your beach forecast, and this is very important because regardless of the rain that we're seeing, the conditions in the Gulf and particularly the surf zone are terrible. It's very, very rough. These winds out of the south are really churning the Gulf up, and we're getting big waves and we're getting rip currents, and it can be deadly. And we don't want to get red flags are flying. We want to keep folks out of the water, abide by those flags, and stay out of the water. It does get better over the weekend. So if you're going to the beach Saturday or Sunday, conditions do improve. So hopefully we'll see those red flags change to yellow. But when you get to your beach, if you're going to the beach this weekend, make sure you check those flags because they, according to conditions, especially tomorrow and Saturday, they may have to keep those red flags up for a while. And I would just suggest you don't get in the water when there are red flags flying. The boating forecast, obviously this is the deep sea fishing rodeo weekend. For all the folks that went out today, God bless them. They're probably all pretty green at the moment. It's rough offshore. I've been checking the buoy reports out there, and we've had wind gusts up around 30 miles per hour. We're getting seas around 4 feet pretty steadily, and we're probably getting some seas getting up to around 5 feet at times. That's pretty rough stuff. Saturday and Sunday, it does get a little bit better. It gets better Saturday, and then it gets even better Sunday, so conditions do improve for folks out there at the deep sea fishing rodeo. I can imagine there's some Dramamine going down here today. Over the weekend, once again, better conditions over the weekend. We get basically back to normal, which is, in July means still a few showers and thunderstorms. Highs will be in the 90s, so it's going to be hot and steamy. Monday and Tuesday of next week, we're probably looking at a bit of a heat wave, looking at mid-90s. Heat index values easily above 105, so it's going to be really hot Monday and Tuesday. The good news is that heat wave doesn't last very long. Another round of some moisture comes in by the middle and end of next week, and we'll have those rain chances going a lot higher. I'll go ahead and go full screen so you can see that a little bit better. So that's what we got here over the next 7 days. So pretty good chance of rain today. Lower rain chances over the weekend. Temperatures heating up. And then hot temperatures to start next week. And then more rain towards the middle of next week. So we got some ups and downs here. Late July, which is good. I don't know, kind of good to see because, things can get kind of stale at this time of year. But we've got some ups and downs, some different things going on. We'll keep you up to date with all that. You just stay tuned to Fox 10.